Hey Jeff, Heggie, Daily Success Strategies. Thanks for being back with me today. Hope things are going well. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's episode with Jace Bennett from the Ohana Adventure and the insight he brought to dealing with negativity and trolls on social media and the mindset you need to work around those things. If you enjoyed that, make sure to join me again tomorrow because Jace is going to be back with me and giving some more incredible insight. But today what I want to talk about is the concept of elephants don't bite. But before I get to that, I'll explain a little bit. As you know, if you've been following me on our Inner Circle Mastermind, we studied Think and Grow Rich, and now we've moved on to Darren Hardy's The Compound Effect. This week in The Compound Effect, we're on chapter 2, which is choices, and that's what I want to talk about today. If you want to know more about the Inner Circle Mastermind, if you're looking to join a group like that, go to jeffheggie.com and you can find out about it there. When we talk about choices, one of the quotes that I've mentioned many times on here was from Thomas S. Monson, which was, "Decisions determine destiny." And that's how choices tie into this. And our lives are made up of an accumulation of tiny, small, and big choices that we make over and over. You know, everything in life exists because of choices we've made. Whether it's good or bad, those choices have directed where we are now. And really, a choice that we make is going to create a behavior. Those behaviors are what create our habits. And now I've talked a lot about creating success habits, doing things like the morning mindset questions, and how those things done on a consistent basis will create big results in the long run. And that's what in The Compound Effect, in this chapter, chapter 2 on choices, he talks about. It's these seemingly inconsequential decisions and choices that we make that have profound impact on a bigger scale in the future. And going back to the concept that I had mentioned at the beginning, what he says in there, he says, have you ever been bitten by an elephant? Have you ever been bitten by a mosquito? The point is that it's the little things that'll bite you. It's the little choices that you're making that if you're not making smart, good choices, they're going to come to bite you because they're going to create the habits that you have that are going to create your destiny in the long run. And so you've got to pay attention to those things. And one of the ways to do that is to make sure that you're taking 100% responsibility for your life and yourself and the decisions you're making and what you're going to do and what you're not going to do. So as you do that, you've got to look at successful people. One of the definitions I've heard people talk about is successful people will do what unsuccessful people are not willing to do. And so that's when it comes down to these success habits. Are you willing to put in the time to do these little things that might seem like they're not making a difference right now? That might seem like, you know, you've been going through the mindset questions every single day for a month, and I haven't really seen a lot out of it. Are you going to keep going or are you going to stop? Because if you keep going, it's those success habits that you make a part of your life that create a huge outcome in the end. It's the compound effect, exactly what the book is about. And so what you want to do is you want to look at how you can put these success habits in place, but also being aware of the choices you're making. And a great example is in The Compound Effect, Darren Hardy talks about keeping track of what you do. Take what you're struggling with right now, or just something that you want to improve. Maybe you want to lose some weight. Track everything that you eat. You know, I've got a program in my phone to track my macros, so I know exactly the protein I'm eating, the carbs I'm eating, the fats I'm eating. And when you start tracking things, that's when you're going to get results. If you have a problem with spending money, track every penny you spend. Do that for a month, and you'll start paying attention to what you're doing, and you'll have more control over it. And that's how you're going to take control of the choices you make and be able to put the success habits in place. As I said, successful people will do the things that unsuccessful people aren't willing to do. Are you willing to do something as simple as tracking to be successful? Because it's the small choices that are going to shape your life, and everything that exists is because of decisions you're making and the choices you're making. So take responsibility for it, start tracking the things that you need to improve, and start putting these little small success habits in place. Start with the mindset questions. Go to jeffheggie.com/mindset, get the mindset questions for free, and make that a part of your day. Every morning, go through those mindset questions, write out your goals every morning, and then in the evening, go through the other set of questions. And I promise you, you do that and create that habit over the long term, that's going to create the destiny that you're desiring. And you know, the thing about it is, a lot of these things are things that you know, but the important part is to start, and start now. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait anytime. Go to jeffheggie.com/mindset, get the mindset questions, and start implementing those today. It's the choices you're going to make which are going to make you successful in the short term and the long term. So make sure you're aware and responsible for the choices that you're making. Hopefully that's helpful for you. Hopefully you'll share this with someone as well. But thanks for being with me again. Make sure to join me tomorrow. Jace is going to be with me again. He's got a great message he's sharing, and I appreciate you being here. Thanks, and we will see you then.